Dunk here, and today we're going to talk about Hamster Kombat. And if you haven't heard about Hamster Kombat yet, it is a tap-to-earn crypto project. It's a game that exists in Telegram. So I wanted to give you a little bit of a rundown on how it works and why I'm playing this game to farm points to potentially get an airdrop. And just as a reminder, nothing that I'm sharing with you is financial advice. I am just sharing what I am doing, and if you'd like to copy me, make sure you do your own research. And like I was saying, Hamster Kombat is a tap-to-earn game. See, there is a circle right there, and as you tap it, you could start earning some coins. These coins are in-game coins. They're not actually a real cryptocurrency yet, but there is going to be an airdrop that they have announced, and I'll get to that in just a second. Now, if you're just getting started with Hamster Kombat, there's two things that you could do. One is you can grab my referral link that is in the description of this video on YouTube or at youtube.com/@theblockchain and look for one of the Hamster Kombat videos. You don't have to go through my link, but it does help support this channel so I can make more content like this. Another thing that I wanted to mention is in my Discord server at dunkmedia.club, I have a channel that I created to post different tips and tricks on how to level up in Hamster Kombat, as well as other ways that I am making passive income in crypto. All you need to do is come into my Discord at dunkmedia.club, go to the opt-in channel and opt in to whichever channel you want to see, and then go down to DeFi Degens. And then you can see Gary Club is right here. This is another channel. And then I just started the Hamster Kombat one, and you could see that there is different ways that you could get these bonuses, and I'll get back to these in just a second. Once you're signed up for Hamster Kombat, there are two different things that you want to be in inside Telegram. You want to be in their Hamster Kombat announcement channel, as well as the actual Hamster Kombat game. Just so you know, this is a mobile-only game, even though Telegram works on desktop and mobile. There's always a bunch of new updates, as well as the videos that they post every single day, giving you updates on crypto, as well as on what's going on with Hamster Kombat. All right, so now you've joined the Hamster Kombat game channel, and all you'll need to do is read these instructions. It's pretty clear. Tap to earn. Tap the screen and collect coins, mine, which mining is basically a way that you're creating passive income, which is actually what you want to do more so than tapping. You want to be mining, which means that you're going to be creating passive income, because everybody wants passive income, right? Especially in DeFi. There's so many cool ways to get passive income with DeFi, and this is one of the ways that I'm trying out. And as you stack up your passive income, you're going to create more profit per hour, and that will go 3 hours after you close the app. And if you reopen the app after 3 hours, it will start another 3 hours. They're going to be able to collect that passive income. You could also refer friends, like I posted my link, and get a little extra bonuses. Again, I have my link on YouTube as well as in my Discord server at dunkmedia.club. And this is actually the most important thing, where it says token listing, which means that that currency that we were seeing, those tokens, are going to be able to be exchanged for some form of token, hence why you want to level up. So now I'm going to click play right here in the bottom left-hand corner, and it's going to launch the game. Hamster Kombat is on Ton. Ton is the native blockchain for Telegram, and Telegram has a lot of support for this project. And all these signals tell me that this is probably a good thing to look at, a good thing to get involved with, even if you're just doing it just to claim your airdrop. And you can see right here, since I opened the app last, it generated over 43,000 of these coins while I was away. And I'm going to click Thank You Binance, and I'm going to explain in a second why it says Binance. So on the screen in the top left corner, we have our username as well as our leveling up right here. This is our different levels. Right now, I am working towards Epic, and the way that this works is you have to hit that milestone. See, I'm working up to having 10 million, and once I have 10 million, I have entered that role, and I can even sell it or go back, and I continue to keep that role or that level. There's a whole bunch of other roles. There's Legacy, there's Master, there's Grandmaster, and then there's Lord. And there's a couple levels that are below, and everybody starts at Bronze, and you're just going to want to level up those. But what people have been saying, including Hamster Kombat themselves, is that what matters most for that airdrop is actually profit per hour, which is right here. So I'm going to click this. You can see that I'm getting about 505,000 per hour, and I'm trying to work that up so I can be getting millions and millions and millions per hour, hopefully being able to maximize my airdrop. And one note, if you did want to, you can change your exchange right here. I just clicked Binance. I don't know if it makes any difference. They haven't said that it does. Now in this top row, we have our daily reward, which our daily reward, you just can go in here and then whatever you qualify for, make sure that you do it every single day to get as many extra coins as possible. They're really simple things like watching a quick YouTube video, which their YouTube videos are actually pretty well made. This is the Hamster Kombat YouTube channel, and they create all these little cool little short animated videos. They're very informative, and they talk a lot about both crypto and the blockchain in general, as well as their project. And the next one is the Daily Cipher, this one in the middle. The Daily Cipher, you actually use Morse code to claim this bonus, which it is 1 million extra tokens in that day. At the beginning, a million seems like a lot, but as you move on, it's going to seem like a small amount. They hide this secret word in the ecosystem, and the best way that I found to find where these are is to find a community where other people are looking for it or somebody else finds it, and then we share it with each other. Again, I have a similar community like that. I started a channel where I'm going to be posting these things at dunkmedia.club, and then just be sure that you go to the opt-in role and then add in the Hamster Kombat role right here, and then you're going to have access to this channel where I'll post both the daily combo, which I'm going to get to in a second, as well as the cipher. And it's actually doing it in Morse code. I know that might be a little confusing, but the best way to explain it would be that you tap once for a dot, or a long tap like that for a dash. If you have any questions on how to do that, just jump into my Discord server. Now we go over next to the daily combo. And with the daily combo, you're going to use some cards that you buy with inside the game to give you passive income. But if you buy the 3 that you need for that single day, then you're going to get that extra bonus, which right now that is 5 million extra coins. And when you get those coins, you can go ahead and buy a bunch more of these cards. So now you have those 3 right there that you can do. You could do the daily rewards, the daily cipher, and the daily combo. And another thing you could do is you could just tap to earn, because this is a tap to earn game. So I could just tap one time. It's going to give me a little bit of that coin. See, it's ticking up right there. It's at 3,100 right now and go up to 7,500 at the moment. And if I just tap, it's going to keep on going back down. So one little hack that I found is that if you take your hand and you put all of your fingers together and you tap them all at the same time, it will actually go 5 times as fast. Just watch this. Now, I don't have to sit around and tap it as many times. There's other hacks that I'm working on to make that go faster. Now, if you noticed, it says 10 every single time that I click. That's because I clicked on these boosts, and you could have things like energy, full energy. If I wanted to do that, I can click full energy, and I can completely refill my energy 6 times a day for free. So I'm going to go ahead and do that just to show you how it's done. It refilled my energy, and look, now I can click this and claim 7,500 more. Under boost, there's a couple different other options. There's turbo, which is coming soon, and then there's multi-tap, which you saw how it showed 10, and I can keep on adding to that. If I spent another 3,200 coins, get me to level 6, and it would add 1 more extra tap. It would mean that every time that I clicked it, it would do 11 instead of 10. You also do get that upgrade when you level up. Then there's also energy limit. The amount that it costs keeps on going up with every single upgrade, but it will add an additional 500. So what would happen is that I'd be able to click right here on exchange, and that would become 8,000, and I'd be able to have 8,000 that I could click and claim manually. I think that explains most of what goes on this front page. Now we're going to go over to mine, and now with mine, it's pretty much go through these different tabs, all of these different tabs, and you're going to want to grab as many cards as you can, because every single time you grab a card, it's going to give you a little bit more passive income. I've already upgraded quite a few of these, but you start at 0 with all of them. So if I clicked here, you could see that I would be able to spend that and get 241 extra coins every single hour. I'm after the passive income because they've said that that is one of the biggest indicators for this airdrop. And you can go through all of these. There's a whole bunch, and more keep on getting added as you go. There's the market tab that has a whole bunch of other ones. Some are locked, and you might need to actually unlock things or do things like, here's additional 4 invites that I need in order to get that unlocked for the DAO one. So it just depends on if you are qualified for that or not. And if you're not, don't worry about it. Just go focus on the other ones. Now you see these ones that have the countdown right here. That's because it's making me wait before I do another update. So for instance, this one was 2 hours. I upgraded my card an hour ago, and now I need to wait another hour before I'm going to be able to upgrade it again. And that's just to make sure people don't keep on hitting the same one over and over again. There's also one for legal, and you can go through all of these. Again, each one will add a different amount. For instance, I click here, it's going to add 20. And sometimes some are more expensive, but you need the card. It's going to give you less passive income, because sometimes you need things like this where you see that this is locked because I don't have the GameFi tokens yet. But if I unlock the GameFi token, then I can start upgrading this one. Now the specials tab I feel is one of the most important ones. And this is the reason why. See over here where it says missed opportunities. If I click miss opportunities, you can see all these ones that I personally missed because I wasn't playing the game in time. But you can go to new cards, and these are all locked. I can't do any of the new ones yet because I need to do these things to qualify. But if you look under my cards under special, you could see all these other ones that I've already worked on. Now, the ones that I'd make sure to give extra focus to are the ones with these countdowns on them. I need 715,197 of the tokens in order to do this upgrade. It would give me additional 2.63 thousand every single hour, and that would be added right up here into my passive income per hour. And again, they've said that the main thing that they're focusing on with the airdrop is the passive income per hour. But I would make sure that I am spreading it out and doing everything possible, because you never know what metrics they are looking at. Now, the next tab is just inviting a friend. If you sign up and then you want to refer friends, you can get different bonuses depending on what their level is in the game. And on the next tab, again, that is the earn. That's what we looked at before. And then we're about to go on to the last one, which is, I feel like, one of the most important ones. The reason why we're all here is the airdrop tab. Now, this is going to be on the TON network, which again, that is Telegram's blockchain, and you're going to need to link a TON wallet. Now you can click right here, and you can see that I've already linked a TON wallet. If you go to TON's website, you could see a bunch of different TON wallets, but they will prompt you with different wallets that are compatible, and you could also use the one that is built into Telegram. But personally, I always like having my own key, but you do you, whatever works for you. And before we keep going, if you wouldn't mind just subscribing, smashing that like button, ringing the bell, it really does tell the algorithm to show these videos to more people so they can learn ways that they can make passive income with DeFi, with things like Hamster Kombat, or any other opportunity that I find. All right, back to the video. So they say that there are going to be other tasks that are going to be listed here, but right now the only thing that they're asking for is for you to link your wallet. So what I would do to make sure that you're qualified is do everything that they ask. If anything else pops up on this list, be sure that you take action right away, because I could tell you what to do, but I can't do it for you. Now, before we move on, I know that you know about the white paper that they released for the project. If you're looking for it, I'll make sure that I post that in my Discord at dunkmedia.club, as well as any other updates that I have on this project. And what I did was I went to ChatGPT, I gave it the white paper, and it gave me a synopsis, a little bit more broken down and easy to consume, that I'm going to post in my Discord in that channel, as well as some key points. So there's a little bit shorter version and then a really shorter version. And just remember, you just need to click right here under opt-in roles and click right here, and then you're going to be able to be given that role, which will give you access to where I'm going to post it right in here. So that's a basic overview of what Hamster Kombat is. It's a fun tap to earn game, and it is going to have its own actual cryptocurrency launched on the TON blockchain. Make sure that you're staying active in the game as well as in their Telegram. And if you want to get additional updates, I'll make sure that anything I find out, I'll drop in my Discord in the Hamster Kombat channel. I'm all about creating cash flow in different ways, and if you want to learn more ways that I am creating passive income with DeFi, make sure that you go over to DeFiEarner.com. That's where I share a whole bunch of different resources on different ways that I am creating passive income with DeFi, including airdrops like Hamster Kombat, DAOs, providing liquidity, and more. If you have any questions, be sure that you drop them in the comments of this video, smash that like button, keep creating, keep earning passive income, and I will see you in the next video.